Imagine a planet that's worth more than every diamond on Earth combined. Now imagine it's not just covered in diamonds, it is one. A whole planet made of solid metal and crystal, orbiting the corpse of a dead star. When most people think of planets, they think of Earth. You know, blue oceans, Greenland, white clouds swirling around, maybe Mars all red and dusty, or Jupiter, that huge ball of gas with storms bigger than Earth. But this one? This one's nothing like that. If you tried to describe it, it would sound more like something from a sci-fi movie. A world made entirely of metal, orbiting a dead star that spins faster than a blender on max speed. It's the kind of thing that makes you stop and go, wait, that's real? Yeah, real. And it's out there right now. The planet's official name is PSR J1719143-8b. Yeah, I know. Sounds like a Wi-Fi password. But behind that boring label is one of the strangest things we've ever found. It's about 4,000 light-years away, which means if you somehow sent a message saying hello, it wouldn't arrive until the year 6000. It sits in the constellation Serpens, orbiting a pulsar, which is basically the leftover heart of a dead star. When a massive star runs out of fuel, it explodes. What's left is a tiny, super dense ball called a neutron star. A pulsar is a neutron star that spins incredibly fast and shoots out beams of radiation like a cosmic lighthouse. And this particular pulsar spins more than 10,000 times a minute. If Earth spun that fast, the continents would just fly off into space. So imagine this little metal planet orbiting a dead star that's spinning like a maniac. That's the neighborhood it lives in. This planet orbits the pulsar so close that it completes a full orbit in just 2 hours. 2 hours! That's how long it takes you to watch a movie. Meanwhile, this thing has already gone all the way around its sun. At that distance, the gravity is brutal. Anything soft or fragile would get ripped apart instantly. For a planet to survive that close, it has to be ridiculously strong and dense. So, astronomers ran the numbers, and the math didn't make sense, not for a normal planet. It was way too small and way too heavy. That's when they realized this thing isn't made of rock. It's made of metal. Probably carbon and oxygen squeezed so tightly under pressure that it's turned into a solid crystal. That means, chemically speaking, this planet might literally be a giant diamond. Not shiny like jewelry, more like a dull grayish diamond, but still, a diamond, the size of Jupiter. If that doesn't make your brain hurt, nothing will. So, how do you even get a planet made of diamond? You start with 2 stars. Picture them orbiting each other, a binary system. One of them explodes and becomes a pulsar. The other one gets caught in its gravity and starts losing material. Kind of like when you drain a bathtub and watch the water spiral down. The pulsar slowly sucks away the outer layers of the second star until only its dense, carbon-rich core is left. That stripped-down core becomes the planet we see today. So technically, it's not a planet in the traditional sense. It's the corpse of a star, trimmed down and hardened into pure crystal carbon. And the creepy part, it's still orbiting the thing that killed it, like a ghost circling its murderer forever. Now, you might be thinking, cool, but why does that matter to me? Because it shows how creative the universe can be without even trying. We're used to thinking of planets as soft and alive, oceans, rain, wind. But out there, you get things that break every rule. Planets made of gas, planets that rain glass, planets made of metal or ice or lava. And this one? A literal diamond, forged from the death of a star. It also says something bigger about how the universe works. Nothing really goes to waste. Even after a star dies, even after the most violent explosion, something new and impossibly tough can form. In this case, a strangely beautiful thing. A dead star leaves behind a diamond that shines in the dark for billions of years. It's kind of poetic in a space doesn't care about your feelings way. Of course, before you start dreaming of mining it, there's a tiny problem. It's 4,000 light-years away. Even if we could travel at the speed of light, which we absolutely can't, it would still take 4,000 years just to get there. And when you arrive, you'd find no air, no sky, no warmth, just endless solid crystal, frozen in darkness, orbiting a dead star. It's not a place you'd want to live. It's not even a place you could stand on. The gravity would crush you flat in a second. So yeah, it's not treasure waiting to be mined. It's more like a monument, a piece of cosmic art made by accident. Something to remind us that the universe doesn't care about what makes sense to humans. It just makes things that work. Think about what that really means. Somewhere in the galaxy, there's a planet that used to be alive, a burning, shining star, and now it's nothing but solid diamond, orbiting the thing that ended it. It's strange, but it says a lot about how the universe works. Nothing ever fully disappears. It just changes form. A star dies, and what's left is this small, unbreakable reminder that even endings can leave something permanent behind. We like to think space is cold and empty, but it's actually full of second chances. Stars collapse, planets get torn apart, but sometimes from all that chaos, something new and impossibly tough forms. A diamond planet, born from destruction, built to last forever. So yeah, PSR 17191438b might just be a spinning metal ball 4,000 light-years away, but it's also proof that even when everything falls apart, what's left behind can still shine. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, out there, floating in the dark, there's a planet made of diamond spinning around a dead star, proof that even in the coldest corners of space, something beautiful can survive destruction.